name's Corinza de Ball, and I grew up in far north Queensland, Australia. I like gardening, I like travelling, I'm going to Greece soon, and I like live music, especially moody punk and 60s twist. A few years ago, I decided not to have children. Not that I hate children, I like them. They're weird. It's not that they hate me, I'm Auntie Frenzy. It's not that I can't have children, and it's not that I don't have someone loving to make them with. It's actually not that uncommon. 1 in 5 women with a uterus will not have children. These days, we're having them later, or not at all. However, whenever I express this as a decision, I get strange and mixed reactions. Helen Mirren once said that she knew from a very young age that she didn't want children, but all throughout her career she was asked, when are you going to have children? Which then turned into, why haven't you had any children? Everyone aghast, wondering, what's she going to do with her maternal love? Writer, historian and activist Rebecca Solnit said it best when she said we presume that women should have children and that women's reproductive activities are public business, fundamentally saying there is only one proper way for a woman to live. Why do we think this way?
Hi Mum, it's me. How you going? I've called you a couple of times. I'm not sure whether you got the messages, if you're on range or not. Anyway, I just thought it'd be great to chat. I didn't really want it to turn into an argument last time. I think we can talk it out. Okay, call me back. Love you.
I'm dressed as a bug!
Well, I'm a human guy, I spell and feel why I say buzz, 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 and it's just because I'm a human guy, and I don't know why. I got 96 tears and 96 eyes. I got a garbage brain that's driving me insane. I don't like the ride, so put that pesticide. And baby, I don't care, 'cause baby, I don't stare. I'm a reborn faggot using germ warfare. Rock!
Hey man. Kind. I'm a bug. Beat bug. And making babies is my bag. I have hundreds of babies. I can't stop having babies. I'm allowed. My instinct tells me so. You mankind, you need to slow down, baby. There's a modern plague upon us, and that ain't my comrade the locust, no, but its focus is destruction. There's a modern plague upon us, and it's eating everything green in its path. It takes what it wants, and it wants a lot, because it's being told that that's what it wants. More, don't still live in the now. Well, the now might be all we've got. All the animals in the animal kingdom keep it cool when the conditions ain't right. It's called instinct. And the conditions ain't right now, baby, it stinks. Like a rotten carcass in a barren desert, it stinks, my friend, it stinks. You machine-driving humans, you gotta take your foot off the accelerator or you're gonna crash. I'm a beat bug, and making babies is my bag. You mankind, you need to take a rest. All the other animals in the animal kingdom keep it cool when the conditions ain't right. You gotta pay attention to your instinct. Gold star for you, Corinza.
2019. I'm in London to make this show. Thank you. Roman is still in Melbourne. I miss him dearly, but I'm having a great time. I discover my new city. I find a place to live and a job in Hackney. There is so much happening. No one is asking me about children. Finally. I go to art galleries, I wander the streets, I lie in London fields, I do as I please. I mean, I miss Roman dearly, but I'm having a great time. I befriend a 42-year-old ex-dancer, raw vegan chef. She's an absolute kook. I really like her a lot. She's single, but a hopeless romantic. One day we're on the tube together, and she asked me, why am I married? You should get married, yes! I can see you love Roman very much. This no marriage thing is ridiculous. Roman and I are happy unmarried. It's not really our thing. I think it's more romantic. We choose each other every day because we love each other, not because we're married. She then asks about babies. I tell her of my decision to not have children. No! You are so maternal. You have so much love to give. You'll make such a great mother. You will change your mind. All women must have children. Sorry. Has anyone seen my purpose? I have a friend named Amelia. She's my oldest, dearest friend. We're quite different from each other, but our connection runs deep. She's married. She has an average but quite well-paid job in some sort of government department. You know, she catches the train at the same time every day to go to work, goes to the gym a few times a week, catches the same train home every day, owns a house in the suburbs. You know, she has a lot of emotional and physical space. Before I had said anything, she said to me that she decided to not have children. And I thought, you're married? With a house, a car, a job. She likes video games. She gonna play video games forever? What's she gonna do with her maternal love? What am I gonna do with my maternal love? Roman, can you help? And look after the show for a bit.
No. Hi. My name's Roman Tucker, and I'm the lead musician for the Kick Inside. I'm the only musician for the Kick Inside. And I'm Corenza's partner. We've decided not to have kids. We talked about it at great length. It's something Corenza wanted to feel empowered by and not robbed of. I was open to the decision, but it was something I'd never sought out. It was never a priority for me to have children, although I could.
to do what Carenza wanted. But it wasn't until Carenza spoke about it for the first time out loud that I thought to myself about my mum, about my grandma. Is it my responsibility to have kids so they can have grandchildren? You know, is that what's supposed to happen here?
Hello, cuties! Auntie Frenzy's here! What shall we do? I know, I have a story for you. Hold up. This is the story of Athena, the goddess of wisdom, courage, and the arts. She was a childless goddess. She didn't need children. She was mother to the people. She was a warrior, born from her father Zeus's head. She cracked open his skull and emerged with a howl that echoed throughout the world. She emerged fully grown, equipped with the armor and weaponry her mother had made for her. She was a leader and a mentor. Through her creative means, she helped guide many gods to victory. She was the thought that inspired Hercules to skin the male lion with its own claws. And she inspired the Trojan horse that won the Trojan War. She was well loved and widely worshipped. Athena the Wise, they called her. They built the Pantheon in her honor, towering over the city of Athens. It was Athens that she gifted with olive trees, providing them with sustenance, wood, and oil for burning. Hence, the city is named after her. Athena, Athens. Athena, Athens. She didn't need children. She was busy being an advocate for the arts. You're pretty cute, aren't you? Look at your beautiful fruit. There are some things I'm sad to miss out on. Like being pregnant. And the power of childbirth. The sperm meets the egg. And the family. Once upon a time, we were born and lived in agricultural times. In agricultural times, the family was everything. It was both central to economic production and the core political institution. Everyone had to work for their survival, and it was very labour intensive. Many hands make light work.
Oi, Tucker, get here.
So, larger families were better. Everyone, aka men, women, and the older children, worked both the fields and the homes. It was a shared responsibility. Industrialization. This wage labour was conceived. People started to hire outside of the family circle and leave work to go to work, mostly in factories. At first, everyone went to work, but then, as wages increased and families got smaller, women and children started to withdraw from the workforce.
Let's go home then.
Which shifted children from producers to consumers.
Ka-ching!
Money, time and energy started to pour into children's education, because the more that they were educated, the more they could earn when they got older, which means they could educate their children, and then their children's 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 children. My mum's generation. The gender division of labour was the norm. Men went to work, women stayed at home and raised 2.5 children. One for mummy, one for daddy, one for the country.
Better get on with it then.
It was my mum's job to raise good citizens who would contribute to society. My mum had a few too many children to be a picture-perfect capitalist, but this was the structure of her generation. Enter me! My generation! We can move around the world easily. Work from anywhere. And we have different formations of the family unit. I like to think this includes friends as family. However, we've become massive consumers. Population growth will outpace agricultural production. More babies, not enough food.
Wah, wah.
Actually, having children is one of the most destructive things we can do to the planet. Because we are destructive people, having destructive children, destroying the planet. I am going to pour all my maternal love into everything on the planet.
The summer is here at last. The sky is overcast. No one brings a rose for Emily.
My children!
She watches the flowers grow, while lovers come and go to give each other roses from her tree. A rose for Emily. Emily, can't you see there's nothing you can do? There's loving every
Such a great support! You're my favourite. Don't tell anyone.
Her roses are fading now. She keeps her pride somehow. It's all she has protecting her from pain. But as the years go by, she will grow old and die. Flowers in her roses fade away. Not one left for her grave. Not a rose for Emily.
Love me! Love me! Roman?
Yes.
Oh, thank God you're still there. Let's move to London together.
I love London. I would love to move there. All my
Amazing.
experiences in London have been the best.
Amazing, it'll be so good. Great, we'll do it.
But unlike you, I don't have a British passport.
We'll just get you a spouse visa. Be fine. Be fine. We'll hire a lawyer or something. Be fine.
What about my band, Rocket Science? Been together for 25 years this year, and recently had a resurgence of interest.
Well, I mean, can't you just fly backwards and forwards? You can go to Australia to tour, record, and then you can come here and tour here, and you'll get the band here finally. You've been wanting to do that for ages, so it actually will be really great.
Is it appropriate to be travelling backwards and forwards? Aviation, think about the climate, you know, I mean, emissions, is it really the appropriate
We're not
ethical
having
thing?
children! We can do whatever we want. I mean, one child equals 50 transatlantic flights. That's 100 transatlantic flights between us. I mean, well, we're not going to go to London, we're not going to have children, we'll just rot in a dark room for the rest of our lives.
What about flight shame?
So you don't want to go to London, you don't want to have a baby, you don't have a baby, you won't have a vasectomy.
A vasectomy?
Yes.
You want to talk about that now?
Yes, I do.
Well, you know how I feel about a vasectomy. I worry about what it would do to my body, how my sexuality, how my sense of desire in the world, you know.
Roman, women have to do things to their body all the time to stop them from getting pregnant.
I know. I'm sorry. It's unfair. But I worry what having children would do to us.
Baby, where did us go? Baby, where did us go? Can't find it in the shopping mall. Can't find it at all. Baby, where did us go? To be flaneur, dancing in the sun. It's coffee on the run, art making all the time, because nothing has to rhyme. Our smiles mean success, open to everyone. With a child's face, we were always too late. Baby, where did us go? 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 There's no coming home. Let's look back to the stars. I feel so low. Where is the heart? Baby, where did us go? Baby, where did us go? Baby, where did us go? Baby, where did us go?
I suppress my anger at my friend Mama T. I'm not just angry at her comments. I can almost forgive her because we're becoming friends and she's unlike anyone I've ever met before. But days earlier, I was in a clothing store and someone commented on my childlessness, saying I was being selfish and self-centered. I was taken aback. Something so personal, judged by a complete stranger. In the pause of my anger, my friend started to cry. She was crying because because she realised that she's 42 and she hadn't decided not to have children. It just hadn't happened for her yet. And was probably getting too late for her now. I miss Roman dearly.
Mum, where are you? I really expect you to call me back by now. I hope you're okay. I heard on the news this morning that the drought is getting worse up there.
Do you think I've done it this time? Do you think she thinks I'm judging her life?
Don't you guys always have a fight? Isn't it, a tradition? the Christmas blue.
But I don't want to do that anymore.
If it's any consolation between you and I was on your side. I didn't want to say anything at the time.
Thank you, I appreciate that. But she was really upset.
You are both strong women.
My mum is very stubborn, very strong, sometimes guarded, but extremely sensitive with a huge heart. She has a lot of love, particularly for us, her family. When we're together as a family, which is really only at Christmas time, she can start crying at the thought of it ending days before it's actually going to end. Which is actually a lot of pressure on us to make it great. Which is probably why it explodes. Or I explode. Our last fight, I said to her that it was a shame she wasn't born in a different generation because she has so much potential and she could have actually achieved more things. She's really smart, but she was only schooled till grade 10. I hope she knows I appreciate her and love her. I don't want to be someone who judges people's lives. I'm sick of judgment.
Chosen family is my family, not dying old alone. We can love so many things. As humans, we have the capacity to love so many things, not just babies. I could love that chair, loving a chair, or anything else I can come up with.
A woman in power. Julia Gillard was called purposely barren. They want to keep us in our homes. Overturning Roe v. Wade will keep us in our homes. Constantly questioned. I get asked too much. My queer friends don't get asked enough. I love that chair.
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 I like to do things at the wrong time. My time and the spur of the moment. I like to follow my nose. Oh, you're doing this, I didn't follow my nose. I love that chair.
I love that chair.
I love that chair.
I love that chair. You say it's sad I miss out on motherhood. There's so many things I miss out on. like CEO, colonizing Mars. Who's gonna be child free? Yeah! Who's the grandparent? Yeah! Who lives with regret? No! Fuck regret! I don't betcha! I don't betcha! I don't betcha! I love that show!
When we were fucking, my body wanted all of you, wanted to consume you. You fit so beautifully. We moved as one, like two ancient gods dancing in the dark. I wanted you to come inside me. My head knew I didn't, but every part of my body wanted it. I can't even trust my own body.
Mum, please call me back. I really need to talk to you. I'm getting really worried. I don't want you to be upset. I just want to talk to you. Please call me back.
Maybe I should have a baby. I'd be so glad. So much love to give. I would do it a little bit differently. A bit kooky. Kooky Roman. Kooky me. A kooky little baby. It'll be just like everyone imagined for us. Then we'll start to resent each other. We'll lose the twinkle in our eye. I'll be dead inside. I put my whole life in that fucking little baby that doesn't even love me back. Hi, baby. Hi, Kalinja. What have you been up to? Oh, you know, babysitting, eating, sleeping, shooting colours before my very eyes. Wow. I didn't know that happened. I don't know anything about babies. Sure you do. You were a baby once. I know. That was so long ago. I have such a bad memory. Where's your mum? Didn't you take over her body for the sake of this Sheen? Did I? I'm so irresponsible. I wish I knew how to look after you. I guess I should be teaching you something. I don't know how to protect you from self-doubt devouring your dreams. I love your shade of green. I love the veins that run along your body. I love your heart-shaped leaves. I love your ability to grow, to reach towards the thing that feeds you. I love how you wave at me in the wind. I love how you need me. You rely on me. I'm responsible for keeping you alive. I love how you respond to my care. How you're constantly changing. I love that Roman and I are connected over you. We care for you. We talk about what you need. I love how you bring us such joy. We'll make it to London, Roman and I. We'll have a pint and a Sunday roast. We'll go to loads of art openings and stay up late. We'll have such a great time. We'll go to Berlin. We'll get a commission. We'll make a show together. You'll do some gigs on the side. We'll go to wild parties. We'll have such a great time. And then we'll go to Italy. Because we can. It's just a short flight from London. Pizza, vino, soft Tuscan light. So much fucking.
Hey Renzi, it's me, love. Sorry I haven't called you back before, but we've been really busy here with the drought and everything barren. I didn't mean to cause you any stress either. I am not upset with you. I could never be upset with you. And the main reason I feel sad that you've decided not to have kids is that you guys have all brought us such joy, and we consider you to be the best thing we've ever done. That you'll never get to experience that absolute joy, love, and pride that you bring. It makes me a little bit sad. However, I do still understand and completely respect your decision not to become a mother. Always support your choices, your decisions. As it is, you have an amazing, wonderful, and different life. I think you're an amazing person, and I am really proud of you and love you. Mwah.
I hate that no matter where I go, I get asked if I'm having children. I hate the silence that follows when I tell people I'm not having children. I hate that I have to fill that silence, like it's my job to make people feel comfortable about a decision that doesn't affect their life one bit. I hate that no one asks Roman if he's having children. I hate that you think I'll change my mind. I hate that I might change my mind and it'll be too late. I hate that I'm afraid I'll change my mind and it'll be too late. I hate that I have to fight my own body. I hate that Athena had to be mother to the people, her scars belonging to the people of Athens. I hate that I'm not more like Amelia, making plans for cruises on the morning train, forever lit by her video game light. I hate that Helen Mirren is such a good actor. I hate that you wish you'd gone back to work instead of mothering me. I hate that I take all of this built-up pressure and take it out on you. I don't know why I do that. I hate that you think this is not your decision, when it most certainly is.
I can hear whispers faintly the vows continue like distant memories of a sunny day with friends in the grass with some new friend.
This song always reminds me of those moments that already feel like memories. Something about the atmosphere, the light, the tenderness of the moment, maybe a little underslept. One of those times, just like any other time, we were walking along the green with our coffees. It was a gentle morning, the sun on our faces. We'd been at a friend's dinner party the night before, the ones that end in the early hours of the morning. And in this very ordinary moment, I realised I didn't feel anguish anymore. I was very calm and at peace. It was okay. Which led to this amazing feeling of strength. All my fears were dissolved. It was just you and me, our coffees, our friends, and our lovely life.
Of a sunny day with friends in the grass with some new friend. I hear her murmur in the wind as the cars flew by in the wind.
Hello. My name's Quincy DeBall, as you know. And I have 3 younger siblings, of which I was a great help to my lovely mum, who you just heard. There's a photo of me at age 6 with one sister on my hip, covering the mouth of the other, so that she didn't blow my brother's birthday candles out. At age 7, I was put in charge of our pet kitten, Kitty Sticks. I named it. At 8, I was playing mummies and daddies with our next door neighbour, Daniel. At 9, I started taking ballet lessons. And I had grand dreams of being starring as a chrysanthemum. That ended up Ms. Mole, the leader of the toddler moles. At 10, I remember riding on the back of my dad's motorbike, me yelling, "Faster, faster!" the wind in my hair. At 15, I got my first job at Crazy Clark's, where I learned how to be smiley. At 21, I moved to Melbourne and took MDMA for the first time and realised how much I love my friends. At 24, I broke up with my boyfriend and I went flying abroad for a whole year on my own. At 25, when I got back, I got a job at Gig Power as a roadie, pretty tough. At 28, I started to get quite good at cooking, and I'd throw all these dinner parties, and I'd put coffee in the dessert to kick on for a good evening. 29, I met the lovely Roman at a warehouse party, one very long debauched night. By 32, I had taken charge of the bills, made sure we had tea and toilet paper. At 34, I studied feminist performance art. At 37, after much discussion, I decided not to have children and said it out loud for the first time. At 38, I spent most of that year in London working on this show, discovering the possibility of a different life. At 40, I am excited, I am challenged, I am fulfilled. I am a childless goddess. And we've just moved to London, and we'll be at the bar later if you want to come and say hi. We love to talk about the show, we love to chat and meet new people, so please don't be shy.